y'all doing today? Y'all caught me, on the move, but I felt the need to talk about this topic, about like how people can leave your life and then they just want to pop the fuck back up. Now, I understand that everybody's different, but I'm talking about as far as toxic people, right? And one thing that I've noticed is they love to send their selfies. Ooh, they love to send selfies. That was a trend for most of my exes. They asked us, here's 1,001 pictures of me. I don't feel the need. I like taking selfies, but I don't feel the need to post them on social media. I don't feel the need to, send them to people. They're just nice pictures for me, for myself. Just for me to go back through a photo album or whatever and be like, oh, that was a lovely picture of me. Oh, I like that hairstyle. Oh, that was a cute ass outfit I had on. That's just me. But everybody else, they got to pose for the gram and pose for this. At one point, I might have kind of been like that, but I just prefer to stay off of social media. I prefer to stay off of just the internet unless I'm learning something. One thing about, narcissistic people for sure, they love to use the internet to find people, to fuck with people, to get their, supply or whatever. But, so, I used to have an Android. So anybody's number who is blocked and deleted on my Android, when I switched to iPhone, their phone numbers are coming through. So, like, I don't remember. It might have been sometime in January. I got a text message from one guy. I went to trucking school with him or whatever. We were cool at that time. We were cool until my brother showed me a mugshot of him going to jail on 13 counts of rape. Like, nigga, you know what we do to pedophiles over here. Like, you know how we feel about that shit. And you can get your whole ass busted. You know this shit. And if you weren't guilty, why the fuck do they have to expedite your ass from one state to another on these so-called charges if they weren't real? Or they, it wasn't, you didn't do it. You're making yourself look guilty. Anyways, after seeing that shit, man, I cut that shit off. I get a text message from that phone. I thought it was his phone number. I just recognize area codes. Area codes gives me an idea who the fuck you are and how I know you. So he had a fucking Ohio area code. I'm like, who the fuck is this? He told me his name. I didn't even reply back. Block, delete. I don't fuck with pedophiles. Nope. I don't want you as a friend. I don't care. Am I judging? Hell yeah. Because you're not going to diddle my kids. You're already diddling children as it is. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Anyways, then I get another text at the airport the other day. The person, these motherfuckers be holding on to my number. They be knowing they be saying my whole government name and shit. Is this such and such, such and such? My first, last name. And I'm like, depends on who the fuck is on the other end of this goddamn phone. Who are you? Because I'm dodging bill collectors and shit. No, I'm playing. I'm just saying, that's in the black community. You might not be black, but in the black community, motherfuckers be like, who is this? I don't know who you is. It's a joke. Anyways, so so the dude, like, he messages me or whatever, and he's all like, I don't have time for games. Either you're this person or you're not. Last time I checked 10 years ago, you didn't have an iPhone. I said, last time I checked, why are you so fucking pussy to tell me who the fuck you are? What's so hard about telling me who the fuck you are? You know what I'm saying? It's no different than somebody calling me up, is this such and such? Who is this? And you don't want to tell who you are. Well, you called me. You contacted me. So who the fuck are you? And clearly, man, look. Motherfuckers, like, I had a number call me and text me. This was like years ago. Text me a picture of a light-skinned chick. You know, she had a wax and she was wearing a thong and she was like bent over. From the angle of the picture, it made me question if I did send the picture. That's why I don't send news. That's why I don't send pictures. I had to really question myself. I was like, oh, hold on. Nah, that ain't me. I don't wear polka dotted thongs and shit like that. Nice try, whoever the fuck you are. But, I mean, feel free to send me more nudes if you like. I'm fucking with them, right? They didn't contact me no more. I don't even know who the fuck it was. But why are you contacting me? Clearly, if I fell out with you, there ain't no, oh, hey, it's been years late. But that's what narcissists do. They'll come and hit you up years later on some, hey, you know, just forget about all the bullshit I did and, you know, all the fucked up shit and, you know, how I did this, that, and the third. We're just supposed to start off from scratch like everything is good. And the part that kills me is the motherfuckers be acting like they fucking know you. Anybody from my past, you do not know the me of today. And you will not have the privilege to know the me of today. Because you were only meant to know the me of then. That's it. People are like fucking seasons. Seasons come, seasons go. You know, people are like clothes. You might put them on, and then when you get tired of them, you get rid of them. And that's a fucked up analogy to, like, you know, but that's how narcissistic and toxic people think. They think of people as clothes. Oh, I could just wear you today and then throw you out tomorrow because you're old news and, you know, shit like that. But anyways, this dude, based on the area code, I figured it was him. But me, I was like, who is this? So he comes, you know, naming my whole government name, naming the school I went to and how he knows me and shit. I'm just like, again, you're not giving me a name. Who are you? Instead, he sends a selfie. I'm not even gonna lie. I clowned the fucking selfie. Nigga, you had a whole fucking unibrow? Like, go get your shit waxed. Like, you walking around looking like Helga G. Pataki from fucking Hey Arnold and shit. Like, and mind you, this is just my problem with him. We fell out because he's a married man with kids. You thought it was, okay, to me, it was a weirdo, and you already knew my boundaries. I don't deal with married or taken people and go on your merry way. You know what I'm saying? This is back when I had Snapchat. I got rid of that shit. He comes sending me a Snapchat of him taking a goddamn shower in his house. What the fuck, sir? I don't care about your abs or your pecs. Don't get me wrong. I like an athletic man, you know, an athletic build. But if I want to see all of that, I can go to the gym and just act like I'm working out. But I'm working out. I'm working my eyeballs on looking at that hot ass eye candy. That's what I would be doing. Shit, the fuck you sending me a goddamn Snapchat of you in the motherfucking shower? You're a married man with children. You've lost value. What the fuck? You are not sexy anymore. And on top of that, when you had an opportunity to date me or whatever, you didn't want to. Or you didn't, whatever. Okay? And that's cool. Because now, don't be trying to sit up here and be all on me. Because I don't know if you and wifey got problems, but I'll tell your ass, work that shit out. Work that shit out. That is my number one answer. Work that shit out. I don't know your wife in person. But nonetheless, for me and her to be social media friends and interact here and there, like, this nigga was on some bullshit. When I threatened to tell his wife, like, I was going to screenshot the shit. Of course, at the time, I was learning how to screenshot. But, you know, I was going to screenshot it and send it to wifey and be like, you better get on your motherfucking husband. But again, that's just one side of the story. Maybe she knows that he steps out on her. Maybe he knows that he's a cheater and blah, 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 blah. And maybe she's just staying with him for the security of making sure the children are good, making sure she's good. I don't fucking know. I don't know anything other than what he's doing to me and the whole thing. At one point, he was all like, well, you know, me and her about to get a divorce and blah, blah, blah. Because he was so adamant for me not to meet her. And I'm like, you act like me and you dated, me and you fucked, me and you anything. We've done nothing outside of being friends. That's it. So unless you had ulterior motives, which clearly you must have, why you got a problem with me meeting wifey? And then he's trying to make it seem like, don't be talking about my hair, y'all. Like, for real, I'm about to go get it done here soon. I gotta drop my baby off at the shop. But outside of that, like, dude, again, you already know how I feel about any dude that's married or taken. I'm not fucking with you, period. So you want to get mad because I threatened to tell your wife and I'm telling you to tighten your shit up and what it is and what it ain't. Oh, now you want to try and flip the script. And he unfriended me across all his social media. He went to his wife's social media, unfriended me. She turned around and friended me right back. And I'm like, okay, that's weird, because I didn't unfriend her. I actually thought because he unfriended me, she unfriended me too. That's what I thought. And I'm like, it ain't making or breaking my life to be y'all motherfucking friend or somebody that y'all motherfucking know. I got my own life to live. Y'all living y'all own life, whatever. So she friends me back. She's still on my shit. So for you to suddenly hit me up at least over 5 years, it has to be about damn near 5 years later. He up there, because I told him straight up, I was like, why you contacting me? After he sent me a selfie and I knew who he, like, first off, bro, you didn't have to send me a selfie. All you had to do was tell me your government name and I would have known exactly who you are, and it still would have resulted in the same result. Block and delete. You crossed the line with me, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what kind of problems you and her was having. The simple fact that you still married and you took vows before God to be with that chick. You know what I'm saying? Here you are on some, now again, it's just one-sided. I don't know what she's doing in that marriage. That ain't my business. I'm just speaking on what the fuck he's doing. You know, you're still legally married. You're still legally living with this woman, bound to this woman, raising children with this woman. And it's crazy as hell, because for you to want to divorce from her and to not like her, you sure been popping out babies with her. But you want me to really believe that you was going to leave your wife at one point. You ain't got to leave her, because guess what? You leave her, you still going to be lonely, because I'm not going to talk to you just because you're lonely. But I was just like, this guy here. And so that's why me and him fell out, or stopped talking or communicating or whatever, because he really had in his mind, I guess, to think that I'd be a side bitch or some shit. I don't fucking know what his problem is. There's plenty of bitches out here that are like, yeah, you married, but I'll still throw this pussy at you. Come on now, go find one of them. I actually have morals, I actually have standards, and I stand on my shit. Period. You can't change my mind. Can't change my mind. So anyways, he's up here. It just amazed me. You still got my number in your phone? You unfriended me across all social media. You actually blocked me because I couldn't even find you if I wanted to. And I'm like, well, fuck it, whatever, whatever. Now, here you are, wanting to refriend me. You're going to sit on the waiting list. And you're going to be waiting a lifetime. You know how many people sitting on my request list or my waiting list waiting for me to confirm or delete their friend requests on Facebook and Instagram? No new friends, no new friends, no new friends. Period. Unless I know you in real life. And then if I know you in real life and you on some snake ass, shady ass shit and we fall out, then chop that shit up too. I mean, motherfuckers really be thinking I'm supposed to be crying over them? I'm going to cry over myself. I'm going to everything is about me. Me. I don't give a fuck about you. And I'm just saying it as in, like, in his perspective, I'm supposed to miss him. he up there, and it was funny because I was talking to a friend of mine, and a friend of mine was like, he up there either on my YouTube, stalking my social medias, but he up there, well, I just want to tell you, you know, I was just checking up on you. 5 years, and you decide to check up? That's some narcissistic bullshit. You're trying to see whether or not I would go for you, or you're like a satellite and I'm about to shoot you out the sky. You ain't about to be just hovering over my land or over me. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck if you and her are divorced nowadays. Y'all still got kids, so therefore you're still tied to her. Me and you fell out. I didn't forget why we fell out, or we went our separate ways, whatever. Now you want to pop back up in my life? No, sir. The door is still closed. The bridge is still burnt. I don't need you for anything. So, whatever. So, if you are watching my YouTube, you know I'm talking about your ass, Mr. Mississippi. So, but it's all good. Because guess what? I have a light, and I'm about to let it motherfucking shine. So you can sit there and stalk my social medias all you want. You ain't the only one. Shit, my mom is obsessed with me, jealous of me, but yet you're still stalking and following me with fake ass pages and shit. This is part of the reason why I don't even fuck with social media no more. If you want to know what's going on in my life, that means you have to be a part of it. So if you're not a part of it, and even if you got my motherfucking number, you know you shouldn't be using my shit. Motherfuckers calling me unknown, private, and restricted. I respect your privacy. You can go straight to voicemail. Beep. You don't leave a voicemail, it's not that important. So I'm just saying, like, when it comes to and then this was the thing that made me, and this is obviously after I started figuring out, because the biggest thing I had to figure out was what the fuck was going on with my mom. Because people want to think that it's so easy. Like, I talk about how easy it is to just cut her off, stop talking to her, fuck her, whatever. It took a lot of tolerance to build up to this point to be like, fuck you, mom. Now, have I ever said that to her? No. But have I ever thought it in my mind? Yes. So my thing is, I'm just saying, like, hold on, y'all.
What, waiting on somebody?
Yeah, I'm about to come in there.
Who?
I'm gonna come in there.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to make this YouTube video before I get out and go in this damn shop, because they're gonna make my ass sit in here for like fucking 2 hours and shit. And motherfuckers be goddamn nosy. When I be outside on the phone minding my business, motherfuckers will come out wanting to just stand outside. So I'll walk around to the building, or I'll go up to the roof. Then motherfucker, man, if you don't take your nosy ass on trying to be up in my conversation, seeing what the fuck I'm doing, me being a YouTuber ain't your fucking business. Like, me being on the phone ain't your fucking business. Like, so I'll just walk off and start walking around the car lot or some shit. Like, motherfuckers be straight nosy. Mind your fucking business. For real, I hate nosy ass motherfuckers. But nosy ass motherfuckers be good too in their own ways. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when I was out of town, my neighbors was nosy as hell, you know, watching, you know, my brother coming in and out and or whatever, which is good because shit, I cursed his ass out the other day. I told you to take care of my cats. You did not do such a thing. Did you just feed them once a fucking week? Shit. I would think that you would have the intelligence to fucking clean up and sweep up and actually do simple ass shit. It don't take nothing but 10 minutes to go in there and make sure they got food and water. They ain't got no motherfucking food, no motherfucking water. But I was like, that's cool, because next time I'm going to bring my cats with me, or I'm going to just go ahead and front out that money to put them in a little fucking cat hotel place or whatever the fuck till I come back or some shit. Because that was absolute fucking bullshit. You did not do your job at all. Like, you ain't got to worry about me asking you for shit else, because that was bullshit. But I'm just saying, like, motherfuckers, boy, they be really... Shut up, Siri. And I swear, motherfuckers, like, I don't know why Siri be talking randomly. Ain't nobody talking to you. Last time I checked, you had to say, hey, blank. Ain't nobody say that. So why you talking? But anyways, oh shoot. Yeah, that's what, okay. Yeah, but anyways, the Hoovers that these narcissists do, it's like when they come back, man, they be just trying to come back full force, like ain't shit happened. And it's just like, hold the fuck up. How you gonna come back like ain't shit fucking happened? Like, you know, like the fuck? Like we ain't out here, you know, having issues. But that's the mind of a narcissistic person. Forget my trespasses and the shit I did. I'm just calling to check on you. Why? I could have died within these 5 years. You wouldn't been none the wiser. So what you popping up for? Cause I look good? Look at my face. Ooh. Yeah, it's amazing. I put on that cocoa butter, boy. I smell good, look good. Well, as soon as I get my edges done, my hair done, yeah, I'll be back straight. I like the fact that I went natural because my hair is the healthiest it has ever been. Shit, fucking with my mama, I was bald head, y'all. Narcissistic abuse is like fucking serious. It was so bad that like anytime I would wash my hair or comb my hair, I'm talking about chunks. Like chunks as big as my poof ball ponytail coming out my head. She had me so stressed out. You know, my fucking nervous system on 10, probably higher than 10, that I'm amazed that I didn't die from stress alone. You know what I'm saying? Stress affected my body in other ways. I had stomach pains, you know, constipation. I didn't have IBS, but goddamn it, my stomach would hurt a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't because I had to shit. Once I shit it, why my stomach still hurting? Anyways, I'm just saying, headaches, joint pains. I'm too young for joint pain in my elbows and knees and shoulders and shit. Like the fuck? When you get rid of these toxic people, your health skyrockets. It goes back to being its optimal prime. You know, like it's at its highest form, its highest standard of operation. You know, I don't have headaches. I don't have nightmares. You know, when you get rid of toxic, narcissistic, sociopathic, psychopathic people, get rid of them. You will live a better life. It ain't no reason for you to be scared to live your life alone. I'd rather live alone. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the thing. This is the thing about exposure. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make a video about exposing these people and how they act. All right, y'all. I gotta go ahead and put this in the shop because shoot, I got other shit to do. All right, be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. This was Car Chronicles, brought to you by Live Life. All right, later.